It is crazy how often I find myself completely blown away by the dumb decision makings and the wording that comes from these marketing groups and PR groups of these massive corporations. You have all this money, you have all this backing, you have all this technology to communicate with each other, and you make the weirdest decisions. Like making the announcement, Crunchyroll updates membership pricing to give fans more of what they love. When you read that, don't you just think to yourself, that is the stupidest thing I think I've ever read. You're telling me you're excited to give me more of what I want by making me pay more? Wow, I can't wait to find out what extra I'm getting, right? That's what that makes you think when you read that, right? To get more of what you love, let's see what you're getting. They say today Crunchyroll announced plans to update pricing across fan, mega fan, and ultimate fan membership tiers in the United States and select international markets as they continue to expand anime offerings worldwide. Okay, so far you're telling me you're increasing my sub cost so that you can give other people stuff. What is this wording? I know I'm being mean right there. The actual increase is fan tiers increasing from $8 to $10 a month. We're breaking that $10 mark. Awesome. Mega fan is increasing from $12 to $14. Nice. Ultimate fan tier going from 16 to 18. Man, you're giving Netflix a run for their money. You better be giving us some good stuff. Again, you said that at the beginning to give us more what we want. What are we getting? Yeah, I do like this, by the way. It states up here that it's the first increase since 2019. Of course, it's just fan tier because they didn't increase the fan tier. And of course, now we're increasing all three of them at this point. Ultimate and Mega Fan increased literally not even a little over a year ago. Yeah, May 2024. So you guys, the Mega fans and Ultimate fans, you guys are getting reamed. Crunchyroll's like, yeah, those Mega Fan, Ultimate fans, let's just keep milking them. They're giving us so much money. They're gonna give us more. But anyways, what are we getting? There it is right there. Fan tier, what are we getting? We're getting the ability to download content for offline viewing on one device. Guys, this price increase right here, $2, and $2. We're getting $2 increase on every tier to give fans more of what they love, which is one device to have offline downloading viewing. Mega fan, you guys get nothing. Ultimate fans, you guys get nothing. So what this is telling me is that what fans are getting that they love is that there's more anime offerings worldwide to expand elsewhere. We're paying more to get stuff elsewhere. And the fan tier gets one device to download stuff on. What is this wording? Can you figure out how to word this in a way that makes it sound exciting and not sound like, hey, we don't do this often. We'll give you some stuff and have fun downloading on one device, which honestly, that doesn't cost them anything extra. Whenever somebody does an offline downloading, it's just basically sending the same data. It's going to your damn device and you're able to view it offline. This is something that every single website and every single streaming service should have by default. It's just that they're like here going, we got to give them something. Let's give them something. Oh, here it is. Recent and upcoming platform enhancements include teen profiles and pin protections. I thought they already had that. Okay, shrug. Multiple profiles. I thought that was already a thing too. Skip intros and credits. That's already a thing too. Wait, these are already in here. Expanded device compatibility. You should already be doing that. That's normal. What are these things? This isn't even the worst of it, by the way. I'm being really mean right now. This is expected, honestly. In the end, this is expected. I'm actually surprised it took this long for at least the fan tier to go up. Because obviously we see across the board, every single streaming service, they're all struggling. Every single one of them is trying to get more money. The economy is having its issues. And the best way to offset that is to charge more monthly for these people. Hope that nobody, gets rid of their account. Just increase the cost every single month and it automatically just charges you. That's the unfortunate thing. They automatically get it. Like you don't even have a say in it. It's just boom, on March 4th, you're going up and you're going to be charged more. That's the unfortunate reality of the subscriptions and everything, that everything is going up and this is Crunchyroll's turn. And it's an eventuality that will get to the point where I'm guessing the fan tier will get up to probably like $15 a month, probably in the next couple of years. That's my prediction. That's my crazy prediction, is that in a couple of years we'll probably get to that $15 point, just because I think that's where a lot of things are going. But this isn't the worst of it. I think the timing of this subscription cost increase is just dumb. It's just unfortunately a dumb thing. And that's because all morning, my DMs and I've seen all over my social media feed has been people concerned about the recent buyout, which, yes, is Aniplex over there in Japan has decided to buy up the production company Eggfirm. Which, there's going to be some folks out there that don't know what Eggfirm is. I think the only people that are, like, actively knowledgeable about who Eggfirm is most likely either, like, diehard Sword Art Online fans, or it's going to be, yes, Mushoku Tensei fans, which I am in that list. But yes, Eggfirm is a company that, of course, has been known for doing a lot of production and whatnot. They've helped with things like Danmachi, Sword Art Online, and, of course, here recently, have a lot of involvement with Mushoku Tensei specifically. And how that is because Eggfirm, as this production company, came alongside with White Fox, and the two of them are pretty buddy-buddy. And at some point they decide, hey, let's make a new studio. And they create Studio Bind. And Studio Bind was like initially kind of pointed as being this group that will essentially adapt all of Mushoku Tensei. Whether that happens still or not, it seems like it's happening. They're getting pretty far into it. Hopefully they can finish it off. But they've been doing some other stuff as well, like Onimai, Ruby Rocks here recently. They even adapted Flower and Asura. So they've been doing some other stuff as well on the side of doing Mushoku Tensei. So yeah, now we have, again, Aniplex is now buying Eggfirm, and so they essentially have partial ownership of Studio Bind. And that, of course, is raising up those same concerns that we have here recently with, Alpha Polis buying up White Fox. So you had Studio Bind, the studio, is literally sitting there going, they're watching their parents fight over each other. You have, like, suddenly out of nowhere, Data White Fox is sleeping with Alpha Polis over here, and now Alpha Polis has replaced them. And then they're seeing Eggfirm is sleeping with Aniplex. Now Aniplex has stepped in, so now they got new daddies. And poor Studio Bind sitting there going, what's gonna happen next? What's going to happen next? Anyways, the actual announcement from Eggfirm is this. We are pleased to announce that February 2nd, all shares of Eggfirm will be acquired by Aniplex, resulting in Eggfirm becoming a wholly owned subsidiary of Aniplex. There will be no changes to Eggfirm's business operations. They always got to say that. They always have to say that. Don't worry, nothing's changing. Give it a year. Give it a year. Going forward, by strengthening cooperation between the two companies and fully utilizing the group's management resources, we aim to contribute further to the development of the animation industry. Under this new structure, all employees are renewing their commitment and will continue to devote themselves wholeheartedly to meet the expectations of the stakeholders. We sincerely appreciate your continued guidance and support. Yeah. The main reason why I was stating earlier, this has been all over my feed, is yes, a lot of concerns for specifically Mushoku Tensei, which again is under Studio Bind, which again is half ownership here. Not sure exactly the percentages that, Alpha Polis now and White Fox versus Aniplex / Eggfirm, but more so the idea of monopoly. Everybody's screaming right now, monopoly. And that's the sucky thing. And again, the PR fiasco that we have here is that amongst people being afraid of monopoly and Aniplex buying up everything, Sony buying up everything, buying up Funimation, buying up Crunchyroll, and now sub-cost increase. It doesn't look good. Can we acknowledge this doesn't look good? That's my big concern here, is like, you don't announce price increases after you're buying up companies and showing that you're strong-arming everything under your umbrella. But maybe that's what they were talking about. Maybe that's the messaging behind all of this. Crunchyroll updates membership pricing to give fans more of what they love. Mushoku Tensei. That's what I'm just joking. Honestly, it does beg the question of, like, what is even the reasoning behind this buyout? I don't think it's Crunchyroll. I don't think Aniplex is trying to get a hold of, Mushoku Tensei. One, Eggfirm doesn't own it. But two... to the idea that I don't think Mushoku Tensei, as much as I love it and I adore it, and I've been reading the entire series, as much as I love it, it is not much of a blip on the radar for Aniplex. If anything, I would probably assume it's because Aniplex has been very closely working with a lot of people with Eggfirm. They've been working side by side for a lot of projects like Sword Art Online. They probably see a lot of very valuable staff there and individuals, directors, the lead of the company itself, that they're wanting to kind of get chummy in with. And anything beyond that, it could be potentially to have resources with potentially, Studio Bind. But again, a lot of those resources are going to be tied in with White Fox slash Alpha Polaris. So keep that in mind. But that's the news. That's the announcement. I think most people are probably concerned about this first part. But a lot of my viewers have a lot of tie-in with Mushoku Tensei, and so they probably want to know that as well. But again, PR companies, marketing companies, learn how to explain things in ways that doesn't sound either narcissistic or stupid and out of touch. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. If you like this content you want to support more, become a member. Until next time, take care. And no, I won't increase your membership costs, just unless YouTube does it.